for you to choose from. So every room, I want you to think about this, from bedrooms to kitchens to smaller rooms, and then we're gonna graduate from 43 to 50 to 60 to 65 inches to 75 inches, and then 85, which is what we have here in the studio. And I am telling you, this is like, I feel like I'm at one of those big Max, you know, cinemas. That's exactly what this experience is, from the graphics to the colors, the dimension. There is a reason why this is sold out 2 times in the past, I wanna say year, here at HSN. So we thought, okay, we gotta bring this back for our special holiday season. And if we can, let's bring them back in all the sizes. I know some of the sizes, I will mention this, are very limited, so I'll keep you updated on that throughout the presentation. But any which one you choose, we have featured price today. Any size that you choose, we have 5 flex payments, okay? Does it get better? How about free shipping and handling? How about your dream come true, your 75 or maybe your 85 inch, but I would say they are most limited. Free shipping and handling directly to your home. On top of that, you have a 2-year warranty. Anywhere else, this is gonna be a 1-year warranty. That is only for our HSN shoppers. So there is a lot to get to. I mentioned earlier when we were chatting with Phil Duggan, you don't wanna go anywhere because he had on his Beats wireless earbuds and listening to, you know, his favorite, whatever it may be, movie or music or whatever it may be, streaming his favorite show online. Phil Duggan, I can't tell you, I said this earlier, how many of our employees here at HSN own one of these televisions, and absolutely their favorite purchases they ever made. Let's talk about some of these amazing features, and I'm so thrilled we'll be able to get them back for the holiday, especially in all these different sizes.
That's just it, and it's a #1 brand. We're not having a Today Special on a Samsung TV before Christmas, so this is a gift for yourself, a gift in the room that you're gonna be watching most of your TV in, or a gift for the entire family. So it does start with that #1 name brand, and it is Samsung. And that's just it. When you are investing in a television, you don't have it for, you know, 1 school year or 1 sports season. You have it for years. So you might as well go for the best if you can. And that's what HSN does. They make it really affordable to get that #1 brand. And that #1 is not just at HSN. It's actually nationwide the last 2 years. But actually, it's been going on for about 15 years. They've been #1. And that's really remarkable because you think about technology, it's evolved over 15 years, right? You know, we've gotten into high definition, to 4K, we've streamed more. So Samsung really keeps up with our needs. So you'll appreciate that as well. But then you have to realize this specs over here, that QLED television is their top tier television. So you're getting the #1 brand, their top tier, and that's really where you're gonna be satisfied with this for years to come. Because Lynn, a lot of us think, you know, TVs are just supposed to show pictures, right? But TVs don't just do that anymore. We want a little bit more out of our entertainment center. I mean, name one device in your house that everyone sits around. You rearrange furniture around it, becomes the hub of your home. And I am excited that we do have 7 different sizes. Because traditionally we just go big. We bring the 1 TV size in, or the TVs that are just for the great room and for the living room. But this is the 43-inch TV. It's perfect for a guest room, perfect for the master bedroom, or, you know, it's great for us apartment dwellers who move around a lot and don't always have all that big wall space. But if you do have that big wall space, wow. I mean, this is the time to go big, because I have tried to go big before, and they bring the big box out and it doesn't fit in my car, and all of a sudden you start that hassle. They ship right to your door for free and just fills your wall with color, with satisfaction. So you see the different sizes there. One thing you also have to realize, it's Samsung, it's their top tier, it's their new television. This is a 2021 model. And what did they do? They took last year's Q60 and made it better for 2021. They made it thinner. Even if you go up to that 85-inch, have you ever gotten a big television like, oh, I'm getting a big flat panel TV, but it has this big humpback on the back of it, right? Look at that. Oh, where did you go, Lynn? You're flying away. You're like,
look at the size of this.
It's huge. And actually, it's funny. It is larger than life. You pull up your favorite sport athlete, you pull up your favorite movie, and they are bigger than what they would be in person. I mean, that's when you finally get to meet your sports fans and your celebrities. Like, you're smaller in person. Yeah, because you're 85 inches in my house. By the way, those measurements are on the diagonal. The side-to-side measurement is almost just as important. And that 85-inch monitor, excuse me, it is just over 6 feet wide. It's 74 inches. So you could probably make this work. And remember, this new TV is about 1.1 inch thick at its deepest, so it disappears. And even though they've made it thinner, you have the picture quality, because I'll get into why 4K is top tier, but then they've even given us better audio. Because a lot of people think, okay, it's thinner, but we're going to be lacking audio. You have object tracking in this television. So as the motion goes across the screen, because it's an action movie, or you're playing a video game or a sporting event, it's not just going to come out of the one left speaker. It's going to go across the screen. It's going to move with the action. That is Samsung checking all the boxes with this television. HSN just makes it really affordable to get home. And I love the fact that, we're all getting our hands on the remote and sit in front of the TV because it's going to be winter and sports season. But we doubled the warranty instead of, we've all been there, you buy something and they're like, well, do you want to double the manufacturer's warranty for extra? HSN and Samsung have doubled it for you. So those are peace of mind right away. Let's go into some of the specs. You're enhancing your television. Look how thin this TV is. No matter the size, even the 85-inch is 1 inch thick. They made the stand adjustable. That's HSN, or that's Samsung thinking ahead, because maybe I have a bigger cable box, or I want to get my Xbox underneath it. You can raise it up. You have an extra inch of clearance. But when you turn it on, wow. And look at this versatility. You see all those brand names, Alexa, Google, and Bixby? Normally, you have to play with what's built into the TV, right? Or you tap what's in your home. It doesn't work like it. I have Alexa at home. So if I normally wanted to use my TV, Samsung used to just have Bixby. Now it plays across categories. So I can talk to Alexa, which will talk to the TV, and vice versa. So it's really user-friendly. Actually, here's another user-friendly. Lynn, I don't know what kind of phone you have. I have an Apple phone and Samsung television. People sometimes think, oh, they don't fling back and forth. Well, they do now. Apple plays well with Samsung, and actually more than plays well, they're kind of got a marriage going on here, because you see all our options down here. We got, it's a smart TV, Hulu and Prime and Netflix, but Apple TV is built into this television. Apple TV is something you can go buy on its own. It's a puck, it's a remote, it's another expense, right? Yeah. And Apple sells them, and that's great. But when Apple decided to be embedded in a television, they went to one television manufacturer, Samsung. The number one. So now it's embedded. So now I have my Ted Lasso and my morning show when I want to watch them. I have all these other great options, from health apps to everything you could want. Actually, here's a cool one. Samsung TV Plus, free Wi-Fi enabled television. So like Netflix, I have to have a subscription. Boom, here we are. Okay, I might be a little bright on your guys' TV, because guess what? That's how dynamic this picture is. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. But more importantly, this is free, Lynn. So if this is just in the guest room, or I'm an apartment dweller, just cut the cord, I have Samsung TV Plus, which gives me 150 free channels built into this TV, from QVC and HSN to stuff for the sports fan, the crafter, music lover, the list goes on and on. That is Samsung thinking of a problem, giving us a huge solution in terms of saving us some money, but we're not getting, we're not being taken advantage of, because we're walking away with so much. Right. And I do love this TV because it is slim. It just disappears. So remember, no matter the size of the TV, it's going to be about 1 inch at its thickest, which is great. Oh, perfect. Thank you, guys.
Can you see it?
Look at that.
That's a TV.
Right. This is not a before and after, everyone. That is the thinness of the TV. And it's actually almost about look at that. And that's the big one, right? That's, I think, the 85-inch.
Yeah.
And so that's really where it's wall mountable as well. Get this TV home and be so proud of the investment and proud of the upgrade. And that's when the TV's turned on. Look at those visuals. Look at how big and how it's all
artwork.
screen. Right. Well, speaking of artwork, how many times have you had someone in the house who's like, okay, I want a big TV? And they're like, not in my living room. No, I don't want a big black square in my living room or my family room. This television, being the Q series, has a thing called Ambient Mode. So what's Ambient Mode? I turned off the TV because I wanted to have a conversation with you, and I don't want to be distracted. But instead of a big black square in my bedroom or the office or the great family room, it has the ability to disappear when it's turned off. So you can put artwork on there. You can put family photos. You can actually take a picture of the wall treatment and have it disappear. Oh. And that, I loved. We could spend a whole hour on how versatile this is, but this is what's great about it. this is Samsung was like, okay, we have a problem here. We're going bigger, but we're going to be sticking out like a sore thumb. Now, it's like a cloak and dagger as well. It's just disappeared. I love the fact that, yes, I can put the kids' photos on here or Mother's Day photos, depending on the event. But that's where Samsung gave us a solution to a problem, and it's so obtainable for us right now. Here's another fun one. The remote control. We all can relate to the remote. Yes, this will learn all the other devices, the cable box, the Blu-ray player, so you just have one remote. But check this out, Lynn. You see that shiny panel?
Yeah.
Okay. It has a solar panel on the back because this is where Samsung's like, how many times we're like, oh, the batteries are out, this isn't working. The ceiling fan, the light's going to keep it charged. The light from the window is going to keep it charged. The Christmas lights even will keep it up and running.
You're kidding.
I can even plug it in like my cell phone and just give it a nice little juice, and I'm always going to be connected with my content.
I never worry about batteries.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like, it's the next revolution generation. It's the #1 seller for that reason. Okay, couple things we want to mention. Bill, just an update. The one that Bill is showing, you said it's a 43-inch, correct? Behind you? I have fewer than 90 of those available. And here's a couple of other things. The 43-inch has the 12-month on, you know, if you want to take advantage of that over the next 12 months, interest-free, that's $50 a month. So huge opportunity. On the 50-inch, it would be $38.88. On the 55-inch, over, you know, for the next 12 months, interest-free, would be $44.44. And we're sending this to you, okay? I'm sorry, that's the 18 months VIP financing on this. If you're getting the, let's say the 75-inch, that's $72.22 for the next 18 months. If you want to go with the Mac Daddy, that's $133.33. Think about that for a minute. So let's just say I'm gonna get my dream come true. The #1 most, you know, sought after Samsung televisions, all the most, you know, elevated elite features with the technology that's all built in. You can get it home for Christmas with the HSN card and the 18-month VIP interest-free. That'd be $133, and it's guaranteed by Christmas. It's free shipping to your home, or you can take advantage of sending it delivery direct if that's something else that you want to do. Not a 1-year warranty, a 2-year warranty. Not a 30-day money-back guarantee, but you have until the end of January. But I tell you, this is an experience, especially being able to offer all the sizes. So the updates now, that 43-inch could very well sell out during this presentation. Just to reiterate, the 43-inch is available on 12-month interest-free payments. And then the rest from there would be from the 50-inch to the 85-inch has the 18-month interest-free payments for you. So on the 12 months for the 43-inch, that would be $50. If you, we'll go back to Bill and we'll show you, Bill, if you want that one that Bill is showcasing right now, $50 and it's in your house before Christmas, guaranteed. For free,
and you're gonna appreciate it. And we've doubled that warranty for you, which is great. I mean, it's really, so this, by the way, the 43-inch, it's about 38 inches side to side. So it is great for, you know, the master bedroom. You just want some television. Or, you know, what I often do, because, you know, I don't have the cable box in my master bedroom. I actually just like to be able to stream and watch my shows before I go to bed, or find content to lull me to sleep. So I have all these great options built in. But you have to realize a smart TV is any Wi-Fi enabled television. So a lot of them will have, okay, they'll have Netflix and maybe YouTube or something like that. But do they have all these extras? Disney TV Plus, Apple TV. Another thing you have to realize, we've all been there, Lynn, where it's like, okay, I finally found something I want to watch, but then it's slow to download or it's buffers every once in a while, so that half-hour show becomes 45 minutes. This has quad-core processing, which is normally what we talk about in computers. So it's going to find our content faster, it's going to stream it with better clarity, and it has the ability to upconvert. So if we're watching our favorite shows from the past, did you hear they're doing a remake of Different Strokes and Facts of Life coming up?
Oh, cool.
Can't wait to watch it. But if you want to go back and find and rewatch those old shows from the 80s, they weren't shot in 4K. But this TV can upconvert them to near 4K quality. So think about that. This gives us that 4K image, which is what most movies and big sporting events are all in now. So you're going to be golden when you stream and watch all that stuff. But even the older stuff is going to be spot on. And what exactly is 4K? If you have a high definition television, you have 2 million pixels. And you know, it's probably been great and it probably is nice for you. But when you get a 4K television home and you can do a side by side and you see how much more vibrant and how rich that experience is, you're like, wow. And that's wow, not just off day one, but then you appreciate it the next day and the weeks after that and the season after that, because it is an investment, but it's the quality of what you're watching.
Sure.
The text that scrolls across the bottom is going to be sharper and clearer. The video games aren't going to have a blur. The sporting events are going to be crystal clear as well. So you're walking with not 2 million pixels like high definition. We've quadrupled it to 8 million pixels, which is awesome. But then Samsung, being Samsung, has gone further, giving us billions of color. Their high dynamic range of color, it's turned all the way up. The volume's at 100, so it's going to really pop. And that's why I actually have to turn down the brightness on my TV here so it doesn't wash out my camera. And that's something we want to be able to enjoy all the time. Because, we have different needs. Today I'm watching news. Tomorrow I'm watching, sporting events. And the weekend I'm going to binge watch other shows. So it's always going to give you what you want. A few other quick things. Microphone built in so I can speak to the television. Find the Nightmare Before Christmas. So again, it's going to find the content for me faster. I can control different stuff around the house too, which is great because that's actually via Alexa. Found Nightmare Before Christmas. Because Lynn, I don't know if you're like me, but if I wanted to find it, I'd have to go onto Netflix and Hulu and all the big ones and spell it out letter by letter. It did the shopping for me. It's on Prime, perfect. That gives me some other options, Redbox and Vudu. So I'm searching less, watching more, and it's going to download it that much faster for me. Tons of great conveniences in this television. I know a lot of times people are like, this does a lot more than I'm going to need. I get that, but guess what? You're going to appreciate it. My mom, okay, I got my mom a TV for one holiday. It was for her, but trust me, I use it. My sister uses it. The grandkids use it. We all use it. So that's just it. It's like, Mom, look at the TV. You're going to love it. Dad, you're going to love this TV. And then all of a sudden I was like, why are you watching it more than I'm watching it? But that's just it. She didn't want a smart television. I'm like, Mom, you're going to want a smart TV. And she's like, why? And she's like, because you want to watch The Crown, you can watch it on Netflix. You want to watch your favorite concert? Lynn, cute story. She wanted me to hook up a VCR to her new television. I'm like, why, Mom? You don't. She's like, I love this one concert, this Barbra Streisand video cassette she had. And I'm like, this one, I pulled it up on YouTube. She's like, oh, you connected the VCR. I'm like, no, I didn't. We got you on YouTube. You're golden. It's great. And so it's an upgrade for everybody, which is just awesome. And that's because you're investing in quality. Samsung's number one. The QLED is their top tier. And look at all these sizes. You don't have to worry about, is it going to fit? Because you'll make it fit. I'll be honest with you, Lynn, I have an 85-inch TV. I love it. People come over to my house to watch TV and movie nights and stream and all that. But it sits in one room because I am limited in where I can put it. But all these other sizes, great for, if you're moving around, great if you want to just treat someone, and that's where you're going to appreciate getting it tonight.
And I want to just say this, having this partnership with Samsung, it's another one of those, great stories. We were talking about Beats and so many universal brands that we are partnered up with here at HSN. What we can do, because we go direct, if you look at what these would normally be in retail, for instance, this 85-inch, it's going to be over $3,000. They may have some special interest, cards that you can sign up for, but yeah, you're going to pay over $3,000. Substantial featured price. This is very much like our today's special price when every last one of these sold out the last two, exactly at that for the holidays, the last two times that we presented each and every one of these. So in terms of our flex pay that we normally, offer here, we have 5 monthly flex payments. If you have that HSN charge card, definitely take advantage of the 12-month or the 18-month interest-free payments. I mean, that's the way to go. If you don't have the HSN charge card, grab it today, sign up for it. You can take an additional $40 off the television, and then you get to enjoy so many wonderful benefits and perks of shopping with the HSN charge card all throughout the entire year. It's the best card ever. It's I'm not kidding. So especially with opportunities like this. And then, just as Bill was saying, if you do go out to the store and you get your dream come true television, you're gonna have for years and years and years, and not just you, it's just like Bill was saying, it's the entire family who, there's not a lot of gifts that the entire family absolutely loves and enjoys and brings you all together. A TV will do that, and a smart TV even more so. And to your point, Bill, you were talking about your mom, and said, oh geez, I don't know if I want a smart TV. It's intimidating, I get it, same thing with my mom. And I purchased her one about a few years ago, smart TV, and it is honestly, she's like, it's a dream come true. It's her company. It's you know, to go in to be able to do all these great things. I never thought in a million years she'd be able to figure out how to get to Netflix, but they make it so simple and they make it so easy. So it expands your world so much more for everybody. So in terms of, let's go through the very beginning, Bill, for those that are just tuning in. I'm just so excited. This is the first, and I believe this is the only presentation today that we have with all sizes, correct?
Correct. Only presentation of today, Lynn, because I have to go out.
I'm going with you. No, listen,
Okay,
I wish I was. But they're telling me right now the 43-inch, I have 75 left. That is with the 12 months, that's basically $50. If you're taking advantage of the 5 flex payments when you shop with any major credit card or debit card, it'll be $120. And we're guaranteeing no matter what size, these will be home in time for Christmas. And that's, you know, the beauty here. So, and not a 1 year, but a 2-year warranty, because it's just for our HSN customers. But we are talking about some of the different, you know, built-in technologies, like the size, the slimness, the quality, the color, the sound. Let's recap again, and Samsung being the #1 leader in televisions. How fortunate is this to get one of their top sellers?
Right. So actually, this was the most popular TV of last year, but they recreated it for 2021, which is awesome. Samsung's #1. The QLED line is their top tier line. And doubling that warranty is peace of mind, because I like how you talked about your mom. We all get baffled with technology sometimes. Samsung can actually handheld you and like do remote management to help you find your apps and get you settled and recalibrate the TV remotely, so it would sometimes have to come to your place. This is one feature I just love to show. It's only in the QLED televisions, so not all Samsung TVs offer this, because there's basic Samsung TVs as well, but QLED is elevated. This is ambient mode. I've turned off the TV because we're having a conversation. This is a picture I took. I love to show it off. It's a conversation piece. But check out what I can also do, because remember, this TV is off, so it can sit like this all day, but maybe I want to make it a little different, because, you know, maybe I'm in a black and white mood or an impressionist mood or watercolor mood. Can you do this? I mean, this is what's so phenomenal. And this is what you have to understand, Lynn. The TV's turned off. But then when it's okay, now it's time for movie night. And how many of us have not gone to the movies recently, but we don't really miss it because we have all of these streaming options and more of the content? Sure, it might premiere in the movies, but within a week or two, or if not the same time, it's on our streaming options. So now we can stream just like we're in the movie theater with the family around us when we're convenient for us. And trust me, last summer, one of the big movies came out, and it took me 3 nights to watch it, which I couldn't go to the movies 3 nights because I might have kept falling asleep. But more importantly, you can take your time with this. You can watch the content when you want to watch it. So it is Samsung, they're #1 for the last 15 years running, which is phenomenal. QLED is their top tier line, and this was their most popular model of last year. They made it better. They made it slimmer. They gave us adjustability. They gave us that solar panel remote control, which I've never seen before. I don't know why we didn't do it sooner. I love that it has ambient mode. It has the power to grow with us. 1, it can upconvert. 2, it's going to be able to find content and stream that content faster and clearer for us. And we all use TVs a little differently now, because, you know, there's big gamers in the family, there's movie watchers, there's sports fans. It has actually modes to give us the best quality for that, which is great. And here's another last example I can show. A lot of us have smart home devices in our house, which is great. Some of us don't yet, which is fine. But this TV will grow with you as you get those. They have a thing called Smart Things down here. Some people call it the digital butler. So without having to get up off the couch, I can turn on or control my smart devices, because this is where we're expecting more of our TVs, because it's not just, you know, to show us pretty pictures. We want it to do more. I want to turn off the Christmas lights behind me, boom, just like that. Didn't have to get up off the couch, can easily control stuff when I need to. And again, maybe you're not there yet, but it can grow with you. Because, I mean, we have TVs for years, right, Lynn? It's not like you just get it for Christmas time or summertime. You use them all the time. So that's why it's worth that extra investment. I do love the fact that we can ship these to your door. The larger sizes come by appointment, so you know when it's going to arrive. So maybe you need to hide it because it's a surprise. But more importantly, you don't have to get it to your door, so you can go big. And that's where you're not limited by what fits in the car. You're just limited about where you're going to put it. And that's why we have all these size options too.
Which we love. Okay, 43-inch final call. Looks like